Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Tyro Investing here with another video. I'm going to be talking about SoFi today. Um, we have earnings coming up. When is it? Earnings is January 27th, so about a week out. So it's very exciting. It's going to be their quarter four earnings from last year. Um, so it's been performing very well. The weekly chart, let's zoom out here. Let's just get it all in here. So, I mean, we've talked about this in the past. It kind of just had this big base here from like 4 to 10, where it IPO'd, did some fun stuff there, acted as resistance, went all the way down. And it was just stuck in this pattern for about 2+ years. Well, it finally broke out there in October, and it's been on a nice run. But ever since that run, we had about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 2 months of consolidation. Um, Leading in from last week where we had a very nice rip. And this candle was a 16% candle. It's now its highest weekly close since, hold on a sec. How high was this one? Sorry. The close was 1641, 1650. So yes, it was higher than that one. And it would have been, gosh, probably since here. Because, yeah, since November of 2021, highest weekly close. So extremely bullish, great technical pattern here. Just a very nice measured move here. Where is it? Price range. Very nice measured move here, from like breaking out, here to the top of their 100% move. And then it saw a little bit of a dip from, say, even that high all the way down to this, about a 20% dip. So that was a great buying opportunity. I have I actually had like 330 shares that I sold at about 1640 in here. I, c- I, I just saw some consolidation happening here after an amazing, like a crazy run, and I thought, oh, I don't see a little downside. I ended up buying them back in the 14 and 15s. Just a little trade, I guess. I only sold about 30 shares, bought them all back, so now I have the same amount of shares as I had, the most amount of shares, about 330. Yeah, 331 shares I believe I have now. My profit on those shares is upwards of like 2,500. So yeah, really looking really good. But yeah, this move is just looking explosive. You had slow, measured downturn, and then this candle just massive. So I think, I mean, as long as if earnings is really good, we are headed for this red box. Another 50% move. I mean, it may take a little bit. We're not going to get there straight off earnings. But if earnings is solid, I think financials, the sector in general, is going to do really well under Trump. I think regulations are about to get laxed. There'll be more M&A activity. I just think financials in general are going to do very well under Trump. So that's another reason SoFi should do well. One other thing I wanted to point out here, I'll pull this up. This is on SoFi's investor relations website. In December, almost exactly a month ago, they crossed 10 million members, getting their money right with SoFi, as they put it. In 2024, total members increased by 2.5 million. That is and then in the last 5 years, that's 9 times. Like they are growing. Now, long term, that growth will come into question, like how long can they keep growing? But short term and stock price wise, I mean, with how well they're doing, they should be up here in the 20s. I mean, just for example, you take something like Hood, sort of a similar situation, just a long base, boom, breaking out, headed back towards, like where it IPO'd its highs there. I see something similar for SoFi happening, and I see it happening in the early half of 2025. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if before the end of, before summertime, SoFi is trading for $25 or higher. I just think this weekly move is looks insanely incredible. The setup, as long as Q4 earnings is solid, which I think they will be, and as long as the market, this plays nice essentially. We'll see, President Trump is getting in. That could cause some volatility just in general. But we'll see. I think it's going to be a solid year for SoFi, and I think this technical the chart is looking insane setup right now. Um, I'll probably make another video next week for the earnings, just to see how we're doing and give an update. But yeah, as long as earnings comes in solid, which I believe it will, this move here, this technical setup, the chart looks incredible. So let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking, how many shares you got, if you're ready for the earnings. Yeah, and if you're watching this, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. Like the video as well. That lets me know you guys enjoy some of these videos. So I'm gonna keep trying to pump more out in 2025 and just give my take on stocks that I'm watching or I'm invested in or that I like. So yeah, with all that being said, I appreciate you guys watching. Have a good one. Thanks.